rocky road. And then also not the greatest of starts for us in the tournament, losing our first 2 matches, even though it wasn't all bad. Stages we really had good defense, but didn't have any ball in hand. And then that game against Japan, we knew we needed to put some points on the board, and that's exactly what the guys did. And here and there we had hard team talks because we believed we were a better team than just finishing or playing for that 9-10 spot. And then afterwards we qualified for the quarterfinal, and then we got the world number 1, the favourites of the tournament, New Zealand. I think that game for me was probably our game of the tournament, playing against New Zealand. The guys, when they had ball in hand, they put the points on the board, and for the last 5 minutes they defended like I haven't seen them before. So I'm really proud of them. They showed a lot of character, and they deserve to have smiles on their faces now with that bronze medal. And I believe this is just a start for the Blitzbok, being more consistent and going forward.
Obviously, guys had a rocky sort of preparation for the Olympics. A lot happened, coach changes and stuff, but still you managed to succeed. How's that feeling been for you as a coach?
Yes, I think it was a roller coaster, right? And to be honest, I think throughout the season, if you look at Hong Kong, we were the only team to top our pool, and then you lose in the quarterfinals. And then Singapore, exactly the same thing. You'll win, you top your pool, and then one mistake or in extra time against Australia, we didn't capitalize, and then you didn't get the results. And so I think it was up and down, but you're definitely seeing some improvement. And then I think it was a tough task for us qualifying in Monaco, and then from there onwards we know, listen, if you want to give yourself a shot in medaling or competing at the Olympics, you need to be at the Olympics. And the guys played well in Monaco, and then they took that form all the way through. And like I said, it wasn't the perfect start for us, but the guys never gave up. They never stopped believing, and they played for each other, and they played for everyone back home. So I'm really proud of them.
And obviously for France, that game, what do you think you could have done better to overcome that outcome?
I think 1 or 2 opportunities that we didn't use, that we didn't put the points on the board. If I remember correctly, especially before half-time, we had a plan to kick in the corners, try to force a turnover, and that's exactly what we did. We got a scrum 5 meters from the try line, and unfortunately, I don't know exactly what happened at that scrum. One will go and have a look at it. And yeah, we didn't capitalize. They didn't put the points on the board. If you can go into half-time 5 or 7-0 up, straight after half-time we kick off, made a turnover, then score again. And so we were 5-0 up. We could have been 12-0 up. And then 1 or 2 errors from our side. I think France got back into the game. They were leading 7-5. They're kicking. It was raining. And then the crowd got in behind them. So I think then they just used their opportunities better. They got 3 opportunities. They used 3 opportunities. I think we got 3 or 4 opportunities when they only used 1 opportunity. So the margins in those type of games always very small. But a lot of credit to the French team. They won the gold medal. They're a fantastic team, and in front of the home crowd with all the pressure. I'm really happy for them, and they deserve to be the winners at the end of the day.
Do you have a message for South Africa?
Yes, definitely. I think for us, we were basically or definitely the underdogs and written off by a lot of people. And this guy just showed, and it's exactly what the Springbok Sevens want to stand for. We want to inspire hope, and we want to do the best that we can, and always play our hearts out for that jersey. And I think if you can take that one game against New Zealand, they played for South Africa, they played for that jersey, for everyone back home, and hopefully we can inspire a lot of youngsters out there, and hopefully Springbok Sevens can go from strength to strength from here onwards.
Coach, you speak about a lot of adversity that you had to go through even before the Olympics. That character shown by the guys, that must be something you really look forward to see also in the new season.
Yes, you can coach game plan, and you can coach their strength and conditioning that you can do, and you can work on skills, but the effort and the character is something that you can't coach. And I think the guys showed that they do have that. So you can go a long way if they have the effort and the character. So I'm really confident with this group of guys, and if we can have that consistently, there's no reason for this team not to be more consistent on the podium.
What was the message, sorry if I missed it earlier, after the first day, your personal message to the guys?
Yeah,
were there some blockheads at that moment?
Definitely, I think everybody was really down. We had a really hard team talk, and I don't think I'll say the exact word that I used in that team meeting. but I think we looked each other in the eye. There were some hard words, some honest calls, and we looked each other in the eye and said, listen, this is not us, we're a better team than this. But apart from that, we were still good defense on day one. So take the positives out of day one. Let's make sure we get more ball in hand. Let's make sure we're more clinical if we have opportunities to put points on the board. And let's start to get that belief in the team. And that starts with everybody with themselves, to get themselves up, get themselves in the right mindset. And then the team can strive off the individuals. So I think they reacted quite well after that. And then from there onwards, they really played good rugby.
There was obviously a lot of